Imagine getting a 3 a.m. breakup text from your boyfriend of 2 years, right when you're dreaming about your future together. That's how my nightmare started with Jake, the guy I thought was my forever, until he turned out to be a world-class fraud. We'd been solid, or so I believed. Jake and I met at a mutual friend's party in New York, and things clicked fast. 2 years in, we were apartment hunting for when my lease ended in September. We'd toured places, debated couch styles, and even started a shared Pinterest board for decor ideas. Just 3 weeks prior, I'd surprised him with a sleek Tag Heuer watch for our anniversary. $450 I'd scrimped for by skipping dinners out and packing salads for lunch. He loved it, wore it daily, and flooded his socials with pics of it gleaming on his wrist. Then bam, that Wednesday witching hour text. I need space to figure myself out. We want different paths. No call, no warning, just digital dust. Devastated. I tried calling him twice the next day. Half to vent, half to hear his voice crack. Straight to voicemail both times. Hilarious, right? I fired off a few texts begging to talk. Crickets. Checked his profiles. Unfollowed on Facebook, Instagram lockdown, textbook ghosting from a guy who fancied himself a mastermind. Thursday hits and my coworker Nadia pulls me aside during our morning coffee run. Check this out. Jake's living it up. She shoves her phone in my face, beaming like she's sharing lotto numbers. His Instagram stories, tagged in Rome, Italy. First slide, a lavish hotel suite with twin beds draped in sight-years-ye luxury linens. Second, breakfast spread with dual espressos and fresh croissants. Third, Jake grinning at the camera, my anniversary watch front and center. I knew that hotel. We'd pinned it months ago for a dream getaway we'd budgeted at $2,800 a head, flights and all. We'd obsessed over reviews, compared deals, but life got in the way. Nadia swipes to the next, a brunette with a lip piercing, tagged as Lila. I recognized her, 23, his office's content creator. We'd chatted at his firm's Christmas bash. She seemed bubbly, harmless. Last story, them at the Coliseum, arms linked, selfies in that couple pose we'd perfected, his hand on her hip, just like ours. Nadia's waiting for my ooh, jealous reaction, clueless that I'm his fresh ex. I mumble, cool, thanks, and bolt to my desk, heart hammering. Snapped screenshots before the 24-hour vanish, shot them to my bestie Kara. Behold the idiot. He'd blocked me everywhere but left his stories. Wide open, genius move, thinking no one would connect the dots. Friday, ping, Venmo request from Jake, $50. Memo, gas cash. Appreciate it. I howled with laughter. Blocked on all fronts except the money app. This fool's in Italy with his fling, hitting me up for petty cash. Called Kara. Get this. The Rome Romeo wants fuel funds. We cackled. Payback was brewing. Doom scrolled their stories like a bad habit. Rooftop dinners from our old pins. Lila sporting my watch as a chunky bracelet. Too big for her slim arm, looking absurd. Sunday, airport pic back in NYC. Reality calls. No watch in sight. Probably gifted it to seal the deal. Monday, Lila's public profile yields gold. A Venmo screenshot in her highlights. Won $1,800 to Jake. Memo Rome stash. Timestamp Tuesday night, 11:45 p.m. Mere hours before my breakup bomb. Sent it to Kara with laughing tears emojis. Paper trail perfection. Thursday, 1 week post text, another Venmo, $25. Coffee fix? You got me. Same flirty emoji from our good days. Staring at his profile pic, watch still on display. I plotted. This parasite wouldn't win. First twist, I rang his office, asked for Jake joint costs. Reception patched me through. He sounded cornered, whispering he'd call back post meetings. I quipped about his ample time for stories and Venmos. Silence, then defensiveness. Be adults, give space. Grilled him on Lila and Rome. You're hallucinating. She's a colleague on vacay. Coincidence. Mentioned the $1,800. Dead air for 40 seconds. That's reimbursing team dinners over time. I roared, laughing, but $800 lunches? He called my behavior alarming. Promised to watch my return soon. Forgot I had it. Sure. $450 heirloom vibes. Demanded an in-person meet for our stuff. He agreed. Public spot only. Wednesday. My sister Elena called in a rage. Our pal Marcus saw Jake's stories, spilled to his girl, who told Elena's roomie. Chain reaction. Marcus overheard Jake at a January bar gripe about my high-maintenance vibes, pricey dates, etc. Lies. I footed most bills, saved for his gift. Elena wanted to storm his pad. I talked her down. Watching him implode was sweeter. She admitted she'd always pegged him as a user. Thursday, Jake texts to delay the meeting to Sunday. Work chaos. I countered. Friday, 7 p.m. at the cafe by his building. Orway conchat there publicly. Magically free. Twist. At Walmart, grab essentials, spot Lila in skincare. She ducks behind shelves. I approach. We share tastes now? She apologizes profusely. Didn't know he was committed till post-Rome, but she'd met me at the party. Thought, you were casual. He said breakup ages ago. He showed her Venmo timestamp. She paled. He pitched the trip as post-toxic ex escape. Toxic? While flaunting my watch, she squirmed. The watch was grandma's relic to him. Liar extraordinaire. Spilled more. Promotion hunting. Dating her for optics. Apartment scouting beyond. Means and moaning cash woes. 15 minutes until jackpot. Friday confided in Nadia. She was mortified for hyping his vacay. Not her fault. Told Elena. She linked dots. Jake probing my savings. Raise prospects. Family wealth or house help. Last month, they pushed me for better gigs. Puzzle solved. Not space seeking, but scheming upgrade. Lila as career fun boost. Rome. Test drive. Meet time. Jake 20 minutes tardy. Launches script. Different visions. Happier apart. I unleash screenshots. Trip. Venmo. Stories. Stalking public posts. Raged on Lila chat. Her business. Admitted planning. Paranoid conspiracies. Blamed. Lila's youthful drama for lies. Watch. At home. Betch it. Parents dinner. Know about the Rome fling. Crickets. Argued 30 minutes. Deadlocked. Gave you a Sunday deadline for watch. Adult handling. Leaving he asks, cover that coffee Venmo? Audacity peak. Venting to Elena. She drops a bomb. Her HR buddy Liam at a partner firm hears whispers of Trey's office. Improper romances. Expense fudges. Career jeopardy explained desperation. Sunday zilch. Monday 4 missed calls. 3 voicemails from unknowns. Jake borrowing phones. Urgent talk. Got watch. Explain first. Voice cracked. Tables turning. Wednesday showdown. He's pacing outside the cafe. I watch from the car. Greets with thanks. I shut it. Watch and Venmo rationale. Hands box like a prize. Rome is complicated. Claims Lila planned solo. Invited him platonically. Post our issues for clarity. Romantic spark after breakup. Post his 4-hour text gap. Watch. Lila borrowed it. Forgot the jewels. Never gifted. Denied trash talking me. She misheard. Quotes from her. Drama queen. Then epiphany. Past half year emergencies. $750 car fix. $400 buddy stag do. $350 dentist bill uninsured. $550 parents rent aid. Dad jobless. Always urgent. Aligned with my checks. Believed every tale. Transferred no questions. Tallied nearly $2,800 from me. Lila mentioned his Rome. Splurges. Parent gifts. $350 wine. $500 purse. Same week as my dentist. Loan. Confronted. Defensive. Relationship aid. Not sinister. Planned payback. Never mentioned. Called me petty for tracking. Overlap. Timelines air fuzzy. Gaslit. I was controlling for planning. Extravagant for dinners. Intense for future talk. Stuff he'd loved. No examples for ignored concerns. Should have sensed unhappiness. Circular hell for 90 minutes. Grabbed watch. Stormed out. He grabs arm. Not done. Warned police. Backed off. Sorry. Home. Parents call in. Mom. Sudden or signs ignored. Truth. Red flags rationalized. Dad. Consequences matter for closure. Sleepless. Recalled Lila. Jake boasting savings discipline. Irony. Thursday. 6:1 to 3 a.m. texts. Apology for grab. Stress excuses. Lingering feelings. Rome regret. Scared of our commitment. Suggested therapy or a break. Post-breakup proposer. Elena. Noted. All me focused. No real accountability. Mom calls. Jake's ma quizzed hers on his mood. Taught us ancient history. Expecting Lila at the family brunch. Jake juggling narratives. Parents. Happy new girl. Lila. Serious. Me. Reconcile. Work. Probe risk. Lila spilled. Jakey's Syinga parent loan. For a deposit. The house of Lysis crumbling. Saturday. Elena's Liam update. Formal gripe at Jake's firm. Policy breaches. Shady expenses. Explains panic. Sunday. Drove to Jake's folks for brunch intro. Mom welcomes living room. Jake Lila cozy. Dad grilling her work. Jake's horror face. Epic. Parents assume amicable ancient slit. Clarified. 3 a.m. text 2 weeks back. Immediate Rome jaunt. Screenshots out. Text stories. Watch flaunts. Lila stunned. Timeline torpedo. Detailed emergencies. $750 car. $400 party. $350 teeth. $550 rent. Dad unemployed. Dad erupts. Never jobless. No rent help needed. Voice booms. Mom. No dental woes. Texts shown. Disbelief. Lila. Pricey gifts her folks got pre-Rome. Mom. But he begged $100 deposit aid last month. Broke. Voice rises. Dad paces. Lying to all for cash. Sending own an office girl. Trey shrinks. Claims mix-ups. Dad. Theft. Not mix-ups. Mom weeps. Raised better. Lila interrogates. Inconsistencies pile. Hour of chaos. Dad yelling thief. Mom sobbing failure. Lila doubting truths. Jake deflecting. Then blaming me for obsession. Mom boots him. Out till truth. Dad. No more cash till repayments. Lila storms off. Parents. Pack. Leave. Disgusted. Outside. Jake whines. I wrecked him. Your choices. Thief exposed. Monday. Lila texts thanks. Sick of funded lies. Tuesday. Nadia says Jake is suspended and the pro bison going. Wednesday. Mom says Jake's ma audited. $5,000 plus from them. My $2,800. Near $7,800 total. Lawyering for recovery. Furious. Texts cease. Peace. Update. Jobless. Back with folks. They charge rent. Force part-time gigs for debts. Mom told mine. Tracking. Every cent till trust rebuilds. 27. Under house arrest. Retail grinding. Receipt showing. The schemer who jetted to Rome on stolen funds. Now grounded. Paying the literal price. Karma's watch ticks loudly.